Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Tuesday afternoon / evening, depending on where you are in the country. But no matter where you are today, man, Shohei Ohtani made his Cactus League debut for the Los Angeles Dodgers today in a 9-6 win over the Chicago White Sox in Glendale, Arizona. Man. We knew he signed. We knew we'd seen him in the uniform. We had seen him in the colors. We didn't seen him in everything, but it just didn't feel all the way real until we saw him in a batter's box today, man. And man. Shohei Ohtani is a Dodger, and it still sounds so incredible to say that out loud. And man. And he sent one out the park in his first game, man. And that was just a sign of things to come, of what's going to come for these Los Angeles Dodgers and Shohei Ohtani. And hopefully what will come October, November, a World Series championship for the Los Angeles Dodgers, man. And just the hype is just so crazy. It's intense. It's incredible. The Dodgers have yet to lose a game in spring training. They did tie the Angels in one game, but they have yet to be defeated. And they're just taking everything serious here, man. And this roster is stacked. Everyone looks locked in. And like I said, Shohei hit that ball opposite field. I thought it was a pop-up at first. It just kept going and going. And this man is just so strong and just launches these balls out of the ballpark, man. And we hopefully, baseball God willing, are looking at a dynasty in the making here, man. And the way these Dodgers are starting this spring training, man, the best is yet to come. I cannot wait to see Shohei Ohtani step in that batter's box in Dodger Stadium. Can't wait to see him go to the Big A over there in Anaheim in the Freeway Series and step in the batter's box as a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Y'all said the Anaheim Angels. And then come back opening day baseball at Dodger Stadium, man, and against the St. Louis Cardinals. Step in that batter's box after the Jets fly over and everyone's going crazy. Everyone's going to be drunk in that parking lot since 10 a.m. getting wild there at Dodger Stadium, man. And just, I cannot wait for this season. And On that note, if you have not done so already, if you are buying your Dodger gear, I know not everyone is too happy with the jerseys right now as far as how they're being made. That may or may not get rectified. However, they got great hoodies, great t-shirts, great other game attire on fanatics.com. Use our link that is posted in the chat. I'm sure Search, shout out to Search, I see in the building here. I'm sure he'll be doing hitting up that link throughout the show here. Let me go ahead and pin the message to the top there as well. Now your order experience will not change. The only thing that changes is that a portion of the order Fanatics will contribute towards the channel and help the channel grow. So when you use the link, it'll take you to the Fanatics site and you'll see some promo codes pop up. So you'll also get promo codes, but every order that you place, a portion of that order gets contributed towards the channel. So we greatly appreciate that. And also join our playback channel at playback.tv/EmpireJeffTV. And we'll be covering the Lakers and Clippers game over there on Wednesday night. So make sure go and become join the room over there. The first 20 people to pull up get the VIP pass to watch the game with us for free on Playback TV. Playback TV is also getting closer and closer to adding baseball coverage. So as soon as that happens, I will be covering Major League Baseball over there heavy as well. Trust me. So what y'all think, man? Did y'all watch the game? Did you watch the replay? Did you just watch the highlights? How many of y'all were sitting there at work or out and about and just tuning in and super excited when Shohei Ohtani stepped into that batter box? Man, I've never been so happy to see someone strike out in my life. He was a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers. He went up there. He was in the batter's box. He was at bat. He did take strikeout looking. He did then ground out into a double play that scored a run, and then he hit that home run there, man, and the Dodgers won 9-6. And then he just trots off off the field to the clubhouse there. As soon as it's done, he got his work in and he was out. And man, just still feels unreal to me. It still feels unreal. We got Yamamoto's debut tomorrow, so that's going to be even more incredible. So we're going to see him for probably at least a couple of innings tomorrow and see what this kid is all about and see the comparisons to Pedro Martinez that has been discussed about him out there when he makes his debut tomorrow. And then as we get closer and closer to the start of the regular season, man, the excitement is going to continue to build. And I just cannot wait to cover Los Angeles Dodgers baseball this season, as well as the tail end of the Los Angeles Lakers season here too. So shout out to everyone who's pulling up. And like I said, trying to get these Dodger videos in a little earlier. I do my Laker ones later at night. So I'm trying to carve out a little window here and get my baseball work in here earlier in the day. And so shout out to everyone who's pulling up here early. Hanson, what's going on? I see you, my guy. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on, my man? Worth the 700 mil. Facts. Agreed. Shout out to Search in the building. Dante, what's going on, my guy? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you, man. Only highlights I saw. I was busy today. Yeah, I mean, I have the games. I have all the games on in the background, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm in the car, I got them on. If I'm at work, if I'm at other locations, even when no matter where I'm at, I pretty much it's trying to stay up to date on when you've got a potentially historic team you got going right now. I want to intentionally try to witness every minute of this potential historic season, man. So even in Cactus League play, I'm trying to get out there, man, but my plate is so full. I'm hopeful to be able to try to go out there next weekend out there to Arizona and catch some of these games, man. But it's what a time to be a Los Angeles Dodgers fan, man. Who else we got in here? So let's see everyone shouting each other out here. Let's see. We got to search here. LA Sports Live. What's up, my guy? I see you, man. You said you caught it on TV. Kyle, I'll catch a home run. There you go. Should I sit in the outfield at a game? Man, I mean, why not? I mean, to me, look, I feel like obviously the if you can get behind home plate as low as you can get, those are the best seats in the house. But I've literally sat in every section at a ballpark, at Dodger Stadium, and plenty of other stadiums in my lifetime. And there's just something about being at a baseball game. And I say this all the time. I don't care where I sit. I just love being at a baseball game. I'll go tickets to as far as top deck. I've been as close as right behind home plate. Like I've been one of the worst seats in the building to one of the best seats in the building. I've been in VIP boxes. I've been in suites. I've been in the Dodgers clubhouse. Like I've been everywhere I'm not proud to say this, but there's a jail inside of Dodger Stadium. I have been inside that too. So it's like I've literally been everywhere that Dodger Stadium has to offer. And it's just a magical place to be. A lot of baseball ballparks are. So just you're in there, enjoy it, get there early, walk around the ballpark, get the feel, get the vibe of it. It's a great place to be. And Dodger Stadium is no different than that, man. Incredible, man. LA Sports Live, salute. And so it begins. Go Dodgers. Facts, man. I was super excited, man. I was sitting there, man. I was watching. He struck out. I'm telling you, I've never been so excited to see a guy strike out for my team. Just to see him go up there and take it at bat in Dodger blue and those blue spring training unis, man. Just loved it, man. Then that grounded into the double play, but scored a run. Then that home run. And, man, you could just feel the vibe, man. You could just feel it. The players look just locked in. They look excited. They look like just ready for what's coming for them. And, at the end of the day, man, one thing we've learned is injuries can be a mother, man. And we just got to hope that the Dodgers make it through this season unscathed with injuries. There will be some, but hopefully none that are major, because other than that, this team is going to be special. It's going to be very special. And this is just the beginning of things to come here, man. Miguel, what's going on, my guy? What's up, Jeff? I will be in and out of this chat because I'm currently working. Hey, I appreciate you, though. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. I'm a little earlier than usual. I know, like I said, I'm trying to carve out some baseball and basketball work today, so I had to tap in a little bit earlier here, man. Yamamoto, no-hitter. That would be crazy, right? But he's not going to be able to throw a no-hitter because he's only going to pitch a couple of innings. But he may get one this season, I'm telling you. I think he will be in the run for Cy Young. I think he gets Rookie of the Year. And I think there will be games in which he absolutely does flirt with no-hitters, man, because I'm telling you, this kid is that good. No doubt. Kobe and Shaq Ohtani Yamamoto, man, I'm telling you. And I know, like, that this is the biggest free agent signing since the Lakers got Shaq. That's no shade to LeBron James. They didn't get him when he was younger in his prime, right after an MVP season. Like it's no shade to Bron, but getting Shohei Ohtani at 28 years old, coming off of an MVP campaign in which he is going to be pitching and hitting, not pitching this year, but the year after. This is huge, man. This is the biggest signing of an LA athlete since Shaquille O'Neal in 1996, man. Phoenix Layer 1, what's going on? What's up with you? Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate the support as usual. Chris, what's going on, my Court King brother, the graphic god? Shout out to you for pulling up, man. Did you watch the game, Chris? Let me know. Bridges, what's going on, man? Excited for the season. I'll be at the opener. That's what's up. Man, shout out to you, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be wild. I've been to plenty of Dodger opening days in my life, and it is a movie, man. It is an absolute movie, passing through Elysian Park and all the parties that are going on over there. Then you get up there, man, and you enter the two bars right there. Everyone going michelada crazy over there, man. Blue Hawks in the building, man. Just everything over there is fire. It's going to be just normal. Just normally, it's incredible. This season is going to hit absolutely different, and I am here for it. I cannot wait. And like I said, just the excitement and the rush of feeling. I'm just watching, look, even Lucky over here getting crazy over here. The excitement of just watching him step into that batter's box and just hear that now batting number 17, Shohei Ohtani. Like, man, come on, man. That's so. Speaking of that, fun fact, real quick. Your boy got the other day. I was sitting here, and one of the local high schools in my area asked me to do basically the walk-up. Like, so basically they had the music, they're getting the music together, and they needed a voice to announce the players. So I legitimately recorded all the players' names, jersey numbers, and basically like they're now batting, their number, and their name. So that was pretty dope, man. That was pretty dope. I was excited to do it. Now, whenever these kids go up to bat, it's gonna be my voice leading them to the plate, and that's kind of cool, man. That's kind of cool. I've always wanted to do something like that. Like I said, you guys know who followed the channel for a while. I've always wanted to be either a sportscaster, a broadcaster, arena, not just anything within that anything requires using a voice, right? So even something like that was pretty dope, man. I was excited to do that. Going to Dodgers Cardinals Sunday opening weekend, man. I think I'm going to a couple games. I'm not going to opening day. At least I haven't committed to it yet. But I think I'm going to a couple of games that weekend. I'm probably going to the Freeway Series, the two games at Dodger Stadium prior to them going to Anaheim. So I'm definitely looking at doing that. And he said cost $700. Yeah, man, it's crazy. That resale market is crazy. If you don't get them early, man, it's the price is going to continue to go up and up and up. But little cheat code right now. If you have a Costco membership or you know someone that does, Costco has the 2 tickets for $99 right now. You buy them and it comes with a $30 credit to the stadium. So you get 2 tickets for $99 and you can sit anywhere in top deck or reserve. Just heads up, go and do that. I just ran it. I saw those around Christmas time, but I was walking up to my house right now. I saw my neighbor and he told me that he just got a bunch from over at Costco today. So head on over to Costco. You get 2 tickets for $99 No, you're not paying seller fees. You're not paying markup fees. Those are all pre-bought tickets. So $99, 2 tickets, plus a $30 credit, stadium credit over there. So head on over to Costco and get those tickets. I'm about to go cop me a bunch of those tonight as well, man. So so maybe I'll probably give some away on the channel here. So Costco for those who have Costco memberships. Let's see here. Dante says every section, damn, jail. Let's get a party bus for a game going. Yeah, I wasn't involved like from the standpoint of I was kind of involved just by the people I was with. Got into it with some other people, and so they kind of just wrapped us all up, and eventually threw me in there. I kept my mouth shut. I got out. You know what I mean? It was over. But I've been there. Disneyland got a jail. I've been there. Magic Mountain got a jail. I've been there. It's like, it's just a company you keep, man. That's why I had to move on from a lot of those dudes, man. A little too crazy, man. KD, what's going on, my guy? Shout out to you. How's Tampa going, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Hope you're having a good one out there, man. Chris said he watched it. Dope. That's what's up, Chris. That's what's up, man. Got my Yamamoto shirt on, man. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited. We get Ohtani today. That man, it would have been dope if they did them both in the same game, both the debuts. But nah. Let's spread it out. Give us a little something special there. That's cool, man. Got to start the game with the michelada. Absolutely, man. Especially at Dodger Stadium, man. If you see my boy Machete over there, man, you know what I'm saying? When you walk up and you see him working at the bar over there. A lot of the people, another fun fact is a lot of the people that work the bars at Dodger Stadium are the same people that work at Crypto, are the same people that work at SoFi. So if you run into these people and you keep it cool and you tip them well up top, they see you at these other venues and they take care of you, man. So telling you, just a little cheat code, man. I've been around a lot of stadiums and especially the last few years, and a lot of these people work the same places and the bars around the stadiums after. So like I said, you get someone, especially the managers, you build kind of a rapport with them, man, and you get taken care of at multiple different locations, man. I'm annoying. I need the Ohtani t-shirt in black on Court Kings. Is that possible? I paid $1. No, we got plenty more of Ohtani stuff coming, man. That's a fact. We'll get to work on that, man. We'll get to work on that. Hey, appreciate you, Serge. Appreciate you, man. I have 5 Ohtani shirts. Continue to add. Hey, appreciate you, Chris, man. Yeah, I was excited to do it, man. It was fun. I've always wanted to do something like that, man. Jeff, we got to watch games together. Yeah, man, I'm going to be at a lot of games, bro. So just hit me up. Like, if you guys got me on IG, Twitter, hit me up. If I'm, going to go to a game that time, then for sure, we can definitely link up. I know a guy who can get us VIP. So there you go. See, more reason to link up. There you go. That's what's up. I got some plugs too. I got some of my plugs too that I'm hoping to take advantage of this year. But I'm still trying to work on my season ticket situation with them too. So I just got to get my behind down to the stadium and then finish that up. But it's during COVID when they were doing that, they were able to do all that over the phone, man. It was like a blessing. Now, like, nah, it's like buying a car. You got to come down. Like, they don't just do that over the phone no more. I'm like, come on, guys, come on, man. Let's see. Chris Underdog put that on the t-shirt. Let's see. I did follow you on Twitter. Okay, cool. Yeah, just hit me up over there. And like I said, I'm gonna be going to plenty of games. I'm trying to go to a lot of games, man. So like I said, this is good. This is gonna be history, man. I went to a lot of games during seasons when the Dodgers were not great, pre-Guggenheim group, and just the terrible days. Now I'm ready to just get out there. Like I said, there's just nothing. I've even had it where I go on there, I'll look on the app, and I'm like, let me find the cheapest ticket in the building. I just need to get in. Sometimes I got some people to look out for me. Sometimes I just want to walk around the stadium the whole game and just vibe with people. I do that all the time. So it's like, then if I'm going to be okay, I'm going to sit in the game, in the same seat all game and watch the game, then I get probably a little better seat. But on that, one of those days, I'm like, I'm a roam. I got multiple people I know at the game at the same time. Then I'm just going to get in. You know what I mean? I figure the rest out from there. You know what I mean? I'm a friendly guy. I make friends. So I'll get a seat somewhere much better than what I pay for. That's usually what happens with me. But even after that, I still do buy a lot of good seats all the time. But I just love being at the ballpark, man. It's just something special, man. You're gonna do playback for the Dodger games? I absolutely am. As soon as they become available, I'm on playback literally every other day, pushing them. Like, come on, guys, where we at? And they're negotiating. They're in talks with MLB. They're in talks with MLB. Formula One, and I forget who the other one was. But the best part about it is for the MLB is that if you get the MLB pass, you also get the pass to watch minor league baseball. So I want to cover the Dodgers minor league because I have family in OKC and I get to go out there often, and I go to games out there. So it's going to also be a lot easier to get a press pass to cover over there. And so that's how I can kind of start and build it out there. So definitely looking forward to getting out there covering the Dodgers minor league out there in Oklahoma City, and then potentially, it's growing the channel on baseball over here as well as basketball, and amongst other things, man. Eventually, my goal for EmpireJeffTV is just to be an entire sports network, you know what I mean, and cover everything up to multiple shows a day, like a cable program, right? To have multiple talent on the show, and just other than just myself doing it, because I'm going to need help covering all those things. So really, really excited to build this out. And that's why I'm saying Dodger baseball with 162 games, playing damn near every day, playback TV, like this. It's just a possibility. There's endless here, and excited, man. Super excited, man. What's going on, my guy, Reg? What's going on, Reg? Shout out to my guy, Reg, a.k.a. Mr. 50 Cent of YouTube up in the building, man. Reg was like me, man. He was talking this Ohtani stuff early about Ohtani to the Dodgers, man. So shout out to Reg, man. I know most people know him on here for basketball, but he's a well-rounded sports guy, man. And me and him was talking about Ohtani like way before it happened. He even told me, like, hey, slow down. It hasn't happened yet, Jeff. It hasn't happened yet. But I was like, man, I was so positive that this was happening, man. And man, I can't wait, man. I'm like, baseball is my ish, man. Like, I love NBA. NBA is my heart. But baseball was my first love, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, just to be able to sit here and watch Shohei Ohtani step in the batter box for the Los Angeles Dodgers, man. That's just incredible, man. Like, just incredible. Just imagine those guys that got to watch. Well, obviously those, guys, they're all gone. But the people that got to watch, like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio, Hank Aaron, they're not all gone. But Jackie Robinson, like all just the greats of the game. Even those people, all those punk asses in San Francisco that got to watch big head ass Barry Bonds all those years, man. Just special to be able to watch greatness on a nightly basis, man. I cannot wait to be able to watch that on a nightly basis, man. Fabio, what's going on, man? Jeff, I followed every Angels game last year and did some writing. I can't wait for Shohei to have the best chance to win. Oh, that's what's up, man. I started writing early this season on Substack. I'm going to get back to it. Just got to find the time. But that's what's up. If you started writing, keep writing, man. It's a great thing to do. We need more writers. So shout out to you, Fabio, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Red says, talking about this last summer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you was talking about it. You did. I think you did a couple shows on it, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I was always like, Reg is a Dodger guy too. He's not just a Laker fan; he's a Dodger fan too. So whenever he post his Dodger stuff, but I was always telling him, Ohtani coming. Slow down, Jeff. Slow down. But I was dead set and positive that he was coming through for sure, man. I felt they were getting him. I pretty much knew we were getting Yamamoto. And y'all saw it, man. Y'all saw me call pretty much all this. For those who've been watching the channel for a while, especially when I first started with the Dodger coverage. Man, and the funny thing is, these Dodgers aren't even done. I think Reg, I think you put a tweet out today, right? Just said this is the beginning of the Dodgers dynasty, and he's absolutely right, man. This has a chance to be like that late 90s, early 2000s Yankee run. You know what I mean? It has a real good chance of being at that. So I cannot wait to get over and check that out, man. But if y'all haven't done so already, make sure to head over and check out my guy Reggie at the Locker Room, man. Very, very, very entertaining show over there. It's fun. When I'm not doing a show, I check it out every night. And even if I'm doing a show, when I get done, I check the replay. So Reg does incredible work over there. It's comedy. It's different. It's not one of these copy and paste YouTube channels that does the same thing as everyone else. He's got his own lane over there and his own vibe, man. And it is just purely entertaining. But he does know his sports too. It's not just he knows his sports, but it's entertaining. And there's something about Reg, man. He gets the wildest people in his chat, but he definitely knows how to handle them. So check out the Locker Room if you haven't done so already, man. That's my guy over there. Miguel says, Jeff, is there any more moves before the season actually starts? I think we're set for right now. I'm telling you though, that deal that I told you that had somewhat been close to getting done with Miami, that potentially could be there all year. We got to see how this rotation looks. When does sorry, my phone was going nuts here. When does Buehler come back? When does Dustin May come back? How do they look? When is Kershaw coming back? How does he look? How does Bobby Miller start the season? Are there any other injuries? So I think there are some things that could be done that I think they'll look at down the road. But as far as like the price for Dylan Cease is way too high. The price for Bieber and Class A was way too high. The Miami package for Luzardo and Tanner Scott as of right now was too high. At some point, Miami's gonna have to move Tanner Scott because he's a pending free agent. So I think he's a guy that could move at some point. I know the Dodgers are really, really keeping a close eye on him. to get him to add to that bullpen, and that would be a great pickup to get him. But then there's always going to be that one guy that the Dodgers sign in the offseason or pull up from the minor leagues that no one was really even talking about, that just shows up, blows up, and does their thing. And then it's going to be like, whoa, you know what I mean? Where'd this guy come from? The Dodgers seem to have a guy like that show up and show out every year. And so I would expect for them to have that again this year. Just don't know for sure yet who it's going to be. Yeah, make sure to check out my guy, Reg, man. Appreciate you, Serge. Appreciate you. Craig, what's going on? Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you. But yeah, is anyone, who else is going? Is anyone else going to opening day? Anyone else going into that opening series? If you're out of town, are you going when the Dodgers come to your city? Like, talk to me. Let me know what's going on, man. Oh, no doubt, Reg. No doubt, Reg. You know what it is, man. Telling you guys, great content over there. Great content over there. Go check it out, man. It's very, very informal and entertaining. Those are my favorite. When sometimes you can go to some of these shows and they're very informative. Like, you can gain knowledge from it, but some of them can be a struggle to listen to. You know, you're like, ugh. You know what I mean? Reg is always funny over there, man. It keeps you like, it's information but entertainment, and that's what you need, man. But yeah, let me know if you guys are gonna pull up to any Dodger games when it's coming into your city, man. Because I'm gonna do some road trips this year and go check the Dodgers, man. Like I said, I got family in New York. I got family in Missouri. I got family in Atlanta. I got peoples in Arizona. I got business in the Bay in LA. Obviously, I live in LA, so I got business in the Bay. I'm trying to get out of town and go catch some Dodger games, man. So looking to I just love being at other ballparks, so I'm definitely looking forward to that for sure, man. Let's see. We got Bridge shouting people out. Bridges says Dodgers can scout their asses off for sure. Yeah, the Dodgers got the best scouting game in baseball. So that's what I've always said, man. The Dodgers top to bottom. When the Guggenheim Group bought the Dodgers, they flat out said our biggest priority is reshaping our farm system and growing that out. And that's exactly what they did. They got one of the best farm systems in baseball. They've got one of the, if not the best major league club in baseball, probably the best ownership group, the best front office, probably the best lineup. And, like I said, if these arms can do their thing, then I don't see how we don't escape the season without a World Series championship, especially if they stay healthy. And yeah, we do got our Ohtani gear on shopcourtkings.com. If you guys ever want to pull up there and check that out. Watch, let me go ahead and let me get up here and throw this a couple on the screen here. I think I still got some Ohtani ones up here. So here we go, right here. Here's one of our joints right here. We got Showtime on Ohtani here, man, at shopcourtkings.com. We also got our Los Angeles Court King City of Champs up here as well. So head on over to shopcourtkings.com to get your Ohtani gear there as well. Showtime, all that ready to go, man. Let's see. San Diego trip. Oh, yeah. That's San Diego's like up the block, man. I forgot about that. That's stupid. That's like right on the tip of my head. San Diego trip is fun. I love me some Gaslamp, man. Love me some Gaslamp, man. And definitely fun fact. Bunch of fun facts on today's show. I actually got engaged in Gaslamp in San Diego. So I love them San Diego trips. It's not too far from me. It's a quick shot up the road. Can take the train if I need to. Can drive out there, whatever it is. But San Diego's a fun place to be. No doubt, Reg. No doubt indeed, man. Dante, the Lakers fan. What's going on, my guy? Dodger Blue, where y'all at? Talk to him, man. Talk to him, man. Let's see. Reg is always bashing Darvin, the voice of the people after a lot. Hey, remember what I said? So, I told you my man Mees was early on that. Lakers Fast Break was early on it too. Reg was the first person. Like, I don't even, Reg, correct me if I'm wrong here. I don't want to misquote. I think Reg was like third preseason game of last season, if my mind is right. Now, mind you, this was the third preseason game of a rookie head coach. And I remember like Reg was like, I'm getting email Doka vibes. Like, he was really rocking with him. And then after game one, he was like, I don't know if I'm getting those vibes anymore. And after game two, he was like, I don't know about this guy. And about game three, he was like, I'm going to be calling for this job by the fifth playoff. By the fifth preseason game. And so Reg was on this since like game three of the preseason last season. I was like, oh man. Yeah. So Reg's, like I said, I defended Darvin a lot longer than I probably should have. I still don't blame him for everything, but Reg was on him early, man. That was hilarious. Oh man. Comedy, man. Just glad we were signed about Kershaw. Yeah, I'm happy. I didn't want to see him go nowhere else, man. He needs to retire a Dodger. And I understand he's had his moments. I understand that I especially didn't want to see him go out like that the way he did his last game. I want him to be a Dodger for life. I'd hate to see him go to another team and retire after that. He should end his career as a Dodger. and with another World Series championship for sure, Reg. Guggenheim needs to take over major interest in the Lakers. They got interest, it's not major. It'd be incredible if they did, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen, man. Not anytime soon, man. Damn, I'm late. What did I miss? No, we're just covering, the Shohei Ohtani's debut game with the home run, man. 2 RBIs. Great performance, man. It was electric over there in Glendale, Arizona. Everyone was hyped up. It looked incredible. Just covering it, man. You know what I mean? Last preseason game, we lost by I remember that. I was like, man, I had never heard. I've been watching sports and basketball my whole life. I've been listening to people cover the sport the whole life, and I had never. But I guess I'm gonna get to my point in a minute. I had never ever heard someone give up on a head coach that quickly, right? But then when you really do think about it, I've touched on this numerous times too, that the era of the great head coaches is over. It's over in the NBA. They're just gone. They're not happening. They're going to be these developmental guy, player-friendly coaches. Like the era of the great head coaches are pretty much dead, right? So you have to like kind of flip your train of thought of how you would think of how a team needs to be respectful or patient with a normal head coach. Because back in the day, like what happened this season in Milwaukee with Adrian Griffin, that would never happen in 100 years anywhere else unless you were Donald Sterling, right? Just would never happen. But the era of head coaches in today's world for basketball, it's just we have to recalibrate our thinking of what is the unwritten rules of the sport. So Reg and my guy Mees, they were definitely onto something very early with Darvin Ham, man. That was wild, man. When Reg went at it versus the Clipper fan. Oh, which Reg stays battling the Clipper fans, man. Reg knows how to turn it entertaining, though, dude. He gets some wild ones up there, boy. He gets some wild ones. Ozzy, what's going on, my guy? Prediction where Snell ends up. I'm gonna say right now, if I had to predict Snell, I would say Yankees. If I had to predict, the only thing that doesn't really want to put money on it is because of that Cohen tax, man. And I think the money that they, especially if they go big deal on him or a long-term deal, that tax bill will be spicy. You know what I mean? And Hal Steinbrenner doesn't have the stomach for the spice like his pops did. You know what I mean? Like George Steinbrenner did. So that's the only thing that kind of gives me pause. It's really hard to predict with this because in this market, it seems like people are taking a hard stance against Scott Boras, which is why I feel teams like the Angels or the Angels or the Giants might be in play because no one else is taking their money. And if no one comes in with a serious offer towards Snell, and those guys come in with a longer term one and bigger money, he may have no choice but to take that offer. But the Yankees, I mean, I think he wants to play for something at this point. But the Yankees are in a tough spot. So I'm gonna predict the Yankees, but I wouldn't put money on it. I couldn't because it's too hard because this market and the situation with Boras right now is just a little wild right now. I don't really know how to call it when it comes to that, man. Random Dodger fans complaining about him striking out. I mean, come on, man. It was his first at bat in how long? And like, man, he made up for man. He drove in 2 RBIs. He hit home run opposite field, man. Some people are just never happy, man. That's just wild. Yo, Jeff, what food spot you trying to hit at Dodger Stadium? Because for me, I always get the nachos with ice cream. So they change stuff up every year, depending on what it is. Obviously, Dodger dogs. I like the grilled Dodger dogs, but I don't like the new version of the Dodger dogs they got. When they got rid of Farmer John, whatever that new stuff was kind of crazy. Then they switched it up to something else, and it was better. But let me see. The nachos are fire. But I always go to like whatever it is they have that's new that year. Not gonna lie, the last couple of times I went to Dodger Stadium, I was like just stuck on Sweet Chick. I was hitting Sweet Chick like nonstop. I had that chicken sandwich like every game. My last like 4 games, man. Shout out to Nas. But other than that, Dodger dog. Because I'm usually like if I go, I usually go to a couple bars just up before the game. Eat something there, grab some. So I'm drinking at the game. I'm gonna have a hot dog or something just to, kind of continue to calm the buzz. But other than that, the traditional stuff, man. Craig says LeBron should play her coach. He kind of does. Already. I would be surprised if Snell lands with the Angels. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't, because you got these teams that are out there. They have to do something. And the Angels have offered like multiple players deals, and so have the Giants. And no one, I don't, something about San Francisco, all the crime rate up there and the violence and y'all seen like those viral videos of dudes or people are parking in San Francisco and leaving their windows rolled down because people are just bashing out windows. It's like a thing in San Francisco, just bash out car windows. Just wild, bro. Like, and I go to the Bay like for business, so I see the people like, we got our windows, like, no, roll your windows down. I'm like, what? You can never get away with that now. Like, you leave your windows down, this car is gone, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, oh, they're gonna bust your stuff, they're gonna bust your ish out. Like, the windows? I'm like, yeah. And you go up down the street, you just see busted windows. I'm like, and they don't even take nothing. They're not breaking in, they're not robbing it, they just break the windows. I don't know, just hella glass up there, hella up there in the Bay, man, just nuts. Let's see. Disney says, Warrior Ninja Ohtani. Yeah, man, I just cannot wait for this season, man. The tenders are fire. But one thing about Dodger Stadium is with any ballpark or any stadium or any arena, sometimes the food could be suspect, man. A lot of times the food is suspect. Especially SoFi has got some horrible food. Like Crypto is hit or miss. Dodger Stadium, I think, is probably better than those two. But like I said, I always like to try out whatever is new. And I always end up there on like a Taco Tuesday when the mariachi is going, and I get a ton of like tacos. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I just, like I said, give me a couple beers, and whatever line is the shortest, I'll just run and grab something at that point. Did they add more spots behind center field, like by the elevators? You talking about this season or last season? Last season they did the whole revamp. I haven't seen if they did anything this off season. But I know it was kind of dope what they had the last couple of seasons out there with all the different areas you can walk around, and they got kind of like that walkway at the top. Now you can get around the whole ballpark no matter what gate you come in, and that's it's just dope, man. They got so many dope things at Dodger Stadium. Dragon King Ohtani, hepatitis. See you later. What's up, my guys? San Francisco, real life Gotham City. Yeah, and that's why players are not wanting to go there. Real talk, like players are not wanting to go there because of it. They don't want to move their families there because of what's going on there. And that city, their leadership up there in that city just let it get so bad with the homeless population. LA's got its share of homeless, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not just the pot calling the kettle black over here, right? LA's got its issues, but San Francisco, I'm telling you, I've been back and forth to both cities recently, multiple times, and San Francisco, they got to get their stuff together, man. It is not a good look up for them right now. That's a fact, man. Lakers being mid doesn't even hurt as much now that Ohtani mania is about to start. Nah, the Lakers being mid still hurts, man. Still got to get through that, and I'm still, man, still gonna be doing heavy coverage on that. But no, the Lakers are. This helps with the pain. This helps with the annoyance. This helps with the frustration. But at the end of the day, man, like even if Ohtani hit 3 home runs today and the Lakers played tonight and lost by 20, it would. The Lakers, it's a love and hate relationship right now. They're driving us all nuts. Giants fans will always bring up the history of the ravine, though. Giants fans will always bring up anything negative about the Dodgers. It's just that's what rivalries are. They're not going to say anything nice about them. Like what's funny, man? When we talk about teams like for the Lakers, the Clippers, or the Dodgers, the Giants. I know the Giants are the Dodgers' quote unquote biggest rivals, right? I understand that. And it dates back to when you had less people making the playoffs. So division championships really mattered, because if you didn't win the division, you weren't going to the playoffs and winning the pennant and all these things, right? Back in old school baseball. But because of that, the Dodgers and Giants never played in a playoff series until a couple of years ago, and the Dodgers beat them, right? So it's like, there really wasn't never a playoff rivalry. Like the St. Louis Cardinals, we had all those years and issues with. The Philadelphia Phillies, when we had all those issues with them back in the late 2008, 2009, 2010 range over there, right? And then those years in the 2010 era, we just could not get past the Cardinals. Like those two teams are the ones that are like truly, like, of the last 20 years, were like the rivals of the Dodgers more than the Giants were, because we weren't playing them in the playoffs. I've often said that about the Lakers too. There's so many people who grew up in the late 90s or early 2000s and never really got to see those Laker Celtic rivalry games. We saw 08 and 2010, right? But the rivalry for them wasn't the same as it was for guys who got to see the 80s and that one at the same time, right? Or there's people that didn't even watch it then. So it's like the real Laker rivals, especially during Kobe Shaq era, was like the Spurs, right? Of late, the Suns. And it's or even they got the Kings, even though they never beat us, we beat them, but the Spurs and the Lakers beat each other. And then so it's just a different how people look at rivalries nowadays, man. And it's just they almost, it's almost like gang affiliation. It's like you just inherit the rivalry even though you never were part of it. And that's how I kind of feel about the Giants. Like the Giants and the Dodgers never met in the playoffs till a couple years ago. And but I get why they're linked as their biggest rival, but it was they were the rivals in the old school way of baseball, not in the new era. Next year, Juan Soto is gonna wait till September to sign till Boras finds a $650 million offer. I don't think he's getting $650 million, but that may drag out. And I'm very curious to see what happens this season with him, because like I said, if he extends early, then that is the next two things that are very important. I talked about this on last night's show. The next two steps that are huge for Scott Boras are the Snell deal and whatever happens with Juan Soto's deal. If he extends early with the Yankees, Boras clients do not extend early. So if the Snell deal is not great and then he extends, now the funny part about it here is both these guys are linked. One's on the Yankees and one's linked to the Yankees, and they both have the same agent. So even if they do some type of deal where it kind of benefits both players and the agent, it still kind of hurts Boras, because like, look, we'll give Snell a little bit more, but we need a commitment from Soto now. So no matter what, Scott Boras loses there, right? So is he going to bite the bullet for his clients in that stance, or is he going to tell them both no to protect his own interests there? Like, does he tell Blake Snell to not take less from the Yankees? Does he tell Juan Soto to not extend with the Yankees, right, to benefit his own cause over his clients? Where if he really does think about it, if he gets Snell to sign there and he lets Soto extend there, well, now he has two premier players on that roster, and you got Judge, you got Stanton there, right? But he now is part of the Yankees. Now have a guy that can help bring guys to that roster. So if guys would get past their own beneficial there and really thought about it, like that would be a natural matchup for those guys. But I don't see it happen. It would almost be like a clutch sports situation with the Lakers, but I just don't see how Steinbrenner doing that. Dodgers got the ultimate trump card in the rivalry. One playoff meeting between San Francisco Dodgers won it. Yeah, that's my point. Court King Ohtani. There we go. There we go. Two New York teams gonna battle it out for Soto. Gonna be crazy. Well, that's what Boras is banking on, right? To just no matter what the Yankees offer, he's hoping that's the floor. Wait it out, let them bid. Other teams will get involved just to drive up the bidding. Like I said, the same usual suspects: the Angels, the Giants, the Dodgers may act like they're interested when they're not. Boston Red Sox, the Phillies, like all these teams with money will get in on it. But like I said, if the Yankees come up and offer $550 million or $500 million right now, like, is Soto thinking like, nah, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to wait for that extra 100 or whatever it is, right? But what if he tears his ACL? What if he gets hurt? I understand he's 25 years old. He's young. But what if he just has a really bad season and gets hurt? Like, I don't know if, man, turning down $500 million, that would be rough. Scott Boras clients usually don't re-sign early, especially ones like Soto. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. F the Mets, F them. Yeah, the Mets are like the Clippers of New York, man. The Mets are like the Clippers of New York. They're like the Jets. They're like, you know what I mean? New York, it's Knicks, Yankees, Giants, Rangers, right? And then you got the Islanders, the Mets, the Nets, and the Jets. And it's like, it is, what is it with New York with Ets? I don't understand. But it's just New York Mets got that money, but they just don't have like the attention or the draw from the players like the Yankees would. So if all things are equal, teams will pick the Yankees for sure. F the Mets. I hate them with a passion. you don't rock with Queens, huh? You don't rock with Queens. You don't rock with Citi Field. You don't mess with Queens, huh? Gotcha. Knowing how Boras thinks, if the Yanks offer $550, Boras will see that as the floor if he enters free agency. Yeah, that's why I'm saying if I'm the Yankees, I don't offer, like, I lowball out the gate. Like, I offer something like $450. I'm like, okay, make that the floor, right? But let's see if you can get them to come back and see if they counter you, right? Because I don't know, man. That's a lot of money to risk, man. Appreciate your search. Yeah, like I was telling you guys, check out those Costco tickets, man. 2 of them, $99 plus a $30 stadium credit, man. I'm about to go get a gang of those things tonight, man. Because that's a great deal, bro. That's a tremendous deal. when I was walking up, my neighbor told me, he was like, oh yeah. I was like, he showed me, he's just like showing him, like waving him. I thought he got opening day. I'm like, oh, you going opening day? He's like, oh, nah. But he was like, man, go to Costco, show me. I saw them there around Christmas time. I didn't get them then, but I'm definitely gonna get some now. And like I said, I'll probably give some away too. But let's see here. Got something coming across my screen. But outside of that, like I said, man, excited for this game today for Ohtani doing his thing over there. Excited to see Yamamoto go tomorrow. I'm excited to see the entire team playing, man. They're scoring runs left and right. Even the guys off their bench are coming in scoring like against equal talent on the other team. And it's just really good to see. Obviously, you want everyone to get out of this spring training healthy. I think Kike is going to make his debut on Friday. So we got Ohtani today, Yamamoto on Wednesday, and then probably Kike on Friday. So it's going to be a fun week for everyone who's out there at Camelback Ranch, man. Can't wait to get there in a couple of weeks. Let me see what else I got here. If the Yankees fall apart, they will trade Soto at the deadline like they did to Chapman long ago. Dodgers going to get him for 3 months for a playoff push, then let him walk. Hey, you know what? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But if they do fall apart, I could see them moving them, especially if they're falling apart and they know they're really not going to spend the money. Then I can. But I don't know if this team falls apart. I understand what last year was, but if they could stay healthy, I don't know why they brought Boone back, to be honest. And Cashman situation over there is kind of weird, but maybe they do. Maybe they do fall apart. But if they do, I hear you on that. I can see the Dodgers. Okay, we'll take him for like 2 months, 3 months. We'll take him. And then they'll go from there. That would be absolutely insanity. You think people were mad when the Dodgers got Ohtani and got Yamamoto and got all that deferred money and all that? You think that made people mad? Don't let Andrew Freeman mess around and get Juan Soto at the trade deadline if the Yankees fall apart. That would, because they're not sending him to the Red Sox. And they're probably not going to want to send him to another American League team. So that would be and the Dodgers got a farm system and they got money to burn. So ooh, man, that would be crazy. That would be crazy for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead out, man. I want to thank you guys for tuning in early here. I'll be back later tonight to talk some Laker basketball. Trying to work in some baseball coverage earlier in the day. What's the order if they get Soto? What's the order? What do you mean? If I don't get what you mean now. Sorry, well, these dogs going crazy in my neighborhood here. But yeah, just shout out to everyone pulling up. I'll catch y'all later on tonight. And there's another game tomorrow, so I'll be covering the Yamamoto game after when I get home as well. So, betting or got you. That order is, man, they got a few options, man. That's with the Dodgers too. That's why I kind of like Ohtani it too. That's why I kind of like that they did that, because you protect him with Mookie and Freeman. So maybe you put Soto in there, you protect him with Judge. I think Rizzo still bats fourth, so probably Soto is going to be. Man, he's probably second. He's probably second at that point. But yeah, so shout out to you guys. Thanks for pulling up, searching and doing what you do. Appreciate y'all here for tuning in early. Like I said, I'm usually a late night guy, so me coming on here early the last couple of days, not the normal crowd that we're used to because it's earlier. But I do appreciate those who did show up early. Maybe as I continue to do these a little bit more, things will start to pick up a little for this segment here. I also took like a week off around the All-Star break, so the YouTube algorithm is mad at me this week, so I gotta kiss and make up with it, and flatter it and all these different things. Buy YouTube some gifts, so what gets me back in its good graces and all that. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I will catch you guys later tonight. You guys could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me, and I appreciate that. You have a good rest of your guys' Tuesday. Stay safe. I'll catch you guys later tonight. Go Dodgers, and we'll talk some Lakers later tonight.